Hello, Becoming family. Welcome to another episode of the Becoming with Health. I'm super excited to have you here today. I hope you're excited too. If this is your first time tuning in, you're highly welcome. Igwe, I salute you. If this ain't your first time, welcome again, my G. Thank you so much for always supporting the community. Thank you for always, being there for us. We do not take it for granted at all. Sorry, I'm such a dramatic person. Like seriously, I wrote it in my New Year resolution that 2026, I'm gonna be a composed woman. I have to. We talked about choices the last time, right? Yeah. So today we're going to be talking about how not everyone that challenges you is bad, or sometimes they're doing you a favor. So when someone comes at you and they like attack you, and you're like, wait, what just happened? Right? Yeah. I've been there before. I remember one time, I was in company with my friends. These people, I feel like they were my close pals. Right? Where my close pals, and they just came at me and attacked me, and I'm like storming my head mad, like, why would you do that to me? I thought we're like friends. But guess what? Something clicked after that scenario. I told myself that I was never going to be spoken to like that again. It's bar and motivation, right? That what, Hope, you need to level up. You need to do this. You need to do that. Right? So the thing is, I love constructive criticism, right? I love constructive criticism. I love the kind, helpful kind of, critic and all. I love it, absolutely. But sometimes life doesn't come sugar-coated. Open rebuke opens your eyes, if you know what I mean. So yes, people challenge you, but see it as a motivation. The book of Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 11, it says, no discipline seems pleasant at the time, but painful. Later on, however, it produces a harvest of righteousness and peace for those who have been trained by it. It's not always easy at first. According to the scripture, the discipline seems painful. I feel it's okay to cry. I remember a colleague of mine telling me that there's a certain way my boss will speak to me and I'll end up crying. But the truth is, it's okay to cry. It's okay to feel like it's unfair. I felt like it was unfair. I felt like the mannerism should have been different. I felt like I should have been called aside because I felt, with the closeness which I had with them, to be preferable for me to be called aside and spoken to. But sometimes, like I said earlier, life doesn't come sugar-coated. So it says, no discipline seems pleasant at the time, but painful. Later on, it produces. So it means you're going to see the produce after a while. So let that motivate you. It's okay to cry, like I said earlier, but do not make yourself feel like a failure. No. Don't let, the fact that someone has come to criticize you or say something and then you feel like, oh, I'm so weak, I'm a failure. Please do not do that. Don't ever. Instead, dust your feet, dust your body. Be like, you know what? I've got this. Shake it up. Because insults can be strange gifts, right, to us. It might not seem pleasant. Just like read in our scripture, it might not seem pleasant, but then it can be a strange gift to us. Now, even the Bible talks about correction. When we read the book of Proverbs chapter 12 and verse 1, it says, whoever loves discipline loves knowledge, but whoever hates correction is stupid. Now, I know that some people are going to say that this correction does not tally with open rebuke. However, open rebuke is also a type of correction. All right, and that's where I'm trying to take my point from. So whoever loves discipline loves knowledge. You have to be shaped, right, to move, to be successful in your life. So you just have to love discipline. Proverbs 19 and verse 20 says, listen to advice and accept discipline, and at the end you'll be counted among the wise. Listen to advice and accept discipline, and at the end, you'll be counted among the wise. Now, what I'm saying is accept the correction. It's the mannerism might be bad, but filter whatever you want to filter. Filter the feedback. Take what you want to take, you get, and grow with it. Let it motivate you to grow. Because let me not lie, for some people, if they are not pushed to the wall, they will not grow. Basic truth. If they are not pushed to the wall, they are not going to grow. Now, I'm not saying that you should go around being blunt to people. No, I think it's absolutely wrong. Like I said earlier, I am a pioneer of constructive criticism. I don't believe in open rebuke, aside from, dire situations. I don't even believe in open rebuke at all, actually, right? But then, constructive criticism works it for me. If I want to tell you something, I feel I call you aside, right? I call you aside, I tell you how I feel and all of that. That's how I live my life. The Bible says in Proverbs 27 verse 6, wounds from a friend can be trusted, but an enemy multiplies kisses. So sometimes your friends can tell you the truth. Yes. I remember a time that a friend of mine told me something mean, but she said it in a polite way. Right? I'm not going to call her out because I feel like as I'm talking, she's going to know herself. She's going to know that she's the one I'm talking to. But I applaud her for how polite she was. Don't go around being blunt to people. Please do not do that. Don't go around being blunt. Don't go around, trying to say, oh, I'm trying to make you better. And please don't do that. Please do not do that. Try as much as possible to be polite in everything you're doing. Open rebuke is not always the best way because not everybody has the mind to carry open rebuke. Let's be factual. Not everyone has that mind to carry open. Like, some people are very emotional, like me, and sentimental, and it might eventually break us. So open rebuke is not the best way. But if you are openly rebuked, please filter the feedback and let it motivate you. I read a post by Pastor Stephanie and she said, not everyone that challenges you is toxic. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope you loved this session like I did. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to share this with someone who needs it as well. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for always supporting the community. Till next time, au revoir.